Welcome to the Kai and K Show. Here's what we speak up on. We backyard Thursdays. I call it Trippin Thursdays today because we're gonna be tripping. We back for the show.
In order to have anything in this world, you must speak up on it. In order to have anything in this world, you must speak up on it.
Oh, that your body in Versace, she don't want it. She like it hot just like a coffee in the morning. Said if you want it, then you gotta speak up on it. Said if you want it, then you better speak up on it. 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 Said if you want it, then you better speak up on it. Said if you want it, then you gotta speak up.
All right, we back. What's up, fellas? How y'all doing today, man?
Good, brother.
Tambourine made the road trip today.
Oh
Tambourine.
man, look at it, man. Look here, the folks out there, and they will be happy to hear it. You know what I'm saying? So what the hell happened to the tambourine?
Put that motherfucker in 4 spots to make sure I didn't forget it today.
We about to buy him one and tie around his neck like your kids used to do when you used to put a
Pin,
shoestring on.
pin it to his shirt.
Yeah, pin it to his shirt and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit, that's how we're going to work that. Yeah. So what's new, T Hemp, on what's new in the news today?
Well, we got a little football news. The Bears traded DJ Moore to Buffalo, and so Buffalo's going to be responsible for 4 years and $98 million of that contract.
Ooh.
Mm,
It had not come out as of yet as to what the Bears are getting in return, so we have to wait and see on that one.
okay.
Apparently in Cleveland, Negroes got a bad habit of speeding because Miles Garrett the other day was cited for the ninth time doing 94 in the 70. Now they give you 70,
That's the freeway. They just roll.
yeah,
They
and you
just roll.
still fucking speed.
They just roll.
So I think they said that's like the ninth time since he been there. Oh, that he'd
I mean, that's Miles
ended up
Garrett.
pulled over.
I think him and Shador competing to see who the fucking dumbest. How many times you can get caught
Come on, man.
speeding and shit?
I mean, look,
You
man.
know?
Look, man. That man broke the sack record. Soon as you
You
pull
gonna
up
break
on
the
it,
speeding record too?
let that man roll, man. Shit.
Hey, yeah, all up until the time when he killed somebody. Shit.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, or himself. Stupid. Slow your motherfucking ass down. What the fuck is
Yeah.
Slow down.
you in such a hurry? Where you at? If you in that much of a hurry, leave earlier, goddamn it. That way you
Right.
ain't got to be in such a hurry. God, dog these motherfuckers, boy, I tell you.
Here's my question with that. If you don't want a motherfucker going that fast, why you make the cars go that damn fast?
So
Why do you make regular cars that ain't race cars? Why do you make them go over 100 miles an hour? And you don't want a motherfucker to test it.
that's a great question. So so what you're saying is it's the manufacturer's fault that everybody gets speeding tickets. They ain't
Yeah.
got sense enough to fucking slow the fuck down. Just do what the sign says.
What the
Do
sign
what the
says.
damn
55 or
Man,
65 or 70.
at a certain point, if you got one of them high end cars that can roll like that, and the road is open, you're gonna air it out.
Hey
It's
man.
human nature. Let me see if this really go as fast as they say it do.
Hey, I believe the Autobahn is in Germany. Shit.
Yep. Right.
Hey, now
Right?
unless you in motherfucking Germany, you
Unless
don't need to be driving on 100 miles an hour, bro.
you don't do it.
Nowhere. No, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna say I ain't never did it. I mean, everybody does it at some
That's what
point.
I'm saying. At
Yeah,
some
yeah. What shit? I remember driving up north in my cousin Porsche, and I just wanted to see how fast the car would go. And of course, I got one of those "how fast can it go" tickets too.
right.
And I must was going so goddamn fast that I flew right by the police officer, right underneath the underpass on the freeway, And I saw him in the distance too. When he turned his lights on, I just pulled over.
Yeah,
Right? It
Right,
took him
right.
you know
about
he's
it took
coming to get you,
yeah, it took him like about 2 or 3 minutes
right?
he got up to me, and he was like, I was like, man, I already know, man. I said, and and uh, and then because he's in the car, he was asleep, right? So he woke up. He said, "What's going on? What's going on?" I said, "Oh no, man, just police, you know."
They,
You already know what happened.
they want
Yeah,
to
you
know.
already know. Hey, look here. So, but and there's been times I've took when I first got my little Camaro and I drove the first time I drove to Vegas in it. I got there in 3.5 hours. So you know I was not doing the
Right. You
speed
was doing it.
limit. I wasn't doing the speed limit, dog.
You was doing it. Yeah.
But you
I
know,
mean,
I was 17, 18 in though. Shit. You
it's
know.
gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Or as you say, doing dumb shit.
Doing dumb shit. It is what it is.
You know. But tragically, man, we had a guy who was a good dude, man.
Coach
Passed,
Lou.
passed away, man. Coach Lou Holtz.
Yeah.
This dude was a smart guy. I thought he was one of the smartest coaches uh, to coach the game. Let's see here.
Absolutely. Absolutely, man. What was he, 89? 89 years
Yeah,
old?
something like that. And I don't know if y'all know Coach Lou used to do this whole trick with the paper. Y'all ever seen him do this trick with the paper? He would
I
give
had
his
go ahead.
motivational speech, and he would give this little speech. And while he would speak, he would demonstrate, but he'd be talking at the same time. And this is a little glimpse of what he'd be doing whenever he was giving like his little motivational speech to wherever he was talking to the crowds or whatever. And this was pretty neat. And he did this everywhere he went, man. Um, and this was what he was known for. So I don't know, you can call him Coach Lou or Coach Holtz
Yeah.
or the magician or however you want to say it. I don't know, but dude, this was fascinating, man, to see this dude do this trick. He did it all every time he spoke at a speaking engagement. He would do this little trick right here. This it's kind of nice here. Um, yeah,
I see.
and I don't I forget what he would say when he was doing this. What the speech was about, but he would show you in the end. I know it just and everybody would go crazy at the end because this is what he do. Boom.
Ah,
Yeah.
bust it on. Pull it up and put it back together.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. That's Coach Host right there, man.
I was not a fan.
Of
Uh,
course you wasn't because how we used to talk about y'all goddamn school.
he did
You
right.
know,
He coached Notre Dame, and that bad history with that. But I do send condolences. So, but
yeah,
I was never a fan. So
yeah. Of course you weren't. You know what I'm saying, but neither near here nor there. So you
Catholics
know,
versus the
yeah,
con.
yeah. Rest in heaven, Coach Lou Holtz, man.
Hey,
He lived a nice 89 years. Ain't nothing
Hey, he
think
lived to
about.
go. He lived to go.
Yeah, we should all be so lucky. You know what I'm saying?
That's for
What's
sure.
up, J James? All right.
man, what's going on?
That's for
And here's another thing that happens in the news. And this is on the other side of, and this is the entertainment part. Britney Spears was arrested for DUI. Now, apparently, Britney tried to get slick, and I don't know how true this is, but she tried to get slick. And you know how they ask you, where they put down your ethnicity and stuff. She put down Asian. I guess she didn't want her to get out of the news.
Asian
She was
Pacific.
Asian something. Yes, Asian Pacific. Yes. But that didn't fool TMZ because they caught hold of her ass.
Oh,
And
you know that's right.
that's their motherfucking ass. Look here, Brittany. Your ass, you ought to know in California. Hey, look, hey, the laws of driving intoxicated. And I know you got some money, but it ain't worth it, man. Not what they tagging your ass.
They kill you in
And
California.
I'm sure this probably ain't her first go around with it because
No,
she was allegedly
she
had
a
some
little wacko.
problems with you know whatever so but
You know what's always scared me about her? Look, if you look at the picture, it's the distance of her eyes. It's like her eyes are like 6 feet apart from each other. That
imagine when they was like that and she was bald headed. Shit.
Oh yeah, she looked like
She
one
was
of
a
the
goddamn alien.
family
Shit.
members or
I ain't
somebody.
never thought she was cute no goddamn way. I
No,
don't think she can sing either myself. I don't know why people are so crazy about her motherfucking ass, but hey,
but it all seems like
more
she,
power to you, Brittany.
yeah, she is kind of part of that entertainment Hollywood scene where she kind of went a little crazy, kind of like Kanye and a few others that kind of lost their mind a little bit. And so
Mm-hmm.
I said earlier today, I said I'm so glad that I never got my son into that business. So damn happy.
Hey, well, and apparently, Cardi B got Stefan Diggs released from the Patriots. Um,
Is that
Yeah,
what
that's
happened?
so. Yeah,
That's
no,
the reason
shut
why
up.
they got rid of his ass?
no, I'm just saying.
Yeah, you're right, right, right.
I'm just saying. All these fucking antics this motherfucker pulling off.
But
But the
check
Patriots decided they ain't want no part of this motherfucker. You know, they like, man, hey, we
what
don't need none of it. And I asked the question is Stefan Diggs the new AB? You know what
Absolutely.
I'm
no,
saying?
but he's not done anything to hurt them on the field or in the lot. His antics were off the field. I get it with all the baby mamas and the drama and all of that. But on
Hmm.
the field, he showed up for his games.
Yeah, but
Y'all don't, it's not New England don't have an abundance amount of wide receivers to work with.
No, they said on the NFL channel that the Patriots said this is strictly a a uh,
Money
a
thing.
money a,
'Cause
a money move.
he is 32 years old.
They want him. They wanted his salary off the books. They said this is straight monetary. Ain't got nothing to do with his play. Ain't got nothing to do with none of that. It say it's straight monetary move. So that I mean, and my first thought from that was, yeah, he had a good season and all
hmm
of that, 1,000 yards and all of that. But obviously, you didn't show your worth.
no, so
You had some your like you said, what little antics that you did do didn't show your worth. Because there's some fools out there acting up that didn't get released this week.
Right.
You
yeah,
know,
that's true. That's true. But in the words of this,
No
no
parole.
parole.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
no
that's
parole, baby.
all that. They don't
Yeah,
want
yeah, no parole for Tate. Goddamn it.
Roll for tape.
Yeah, your ass is up out of here.
All these football fans who think AJ Brown is leaving Philadelphia,
no, they're not.
unless Philadelphia get 2 first round draft picks, AJ Brown's ass is staying.
No, they getting rid of AJ Brown, dog.
I can't see it because they
AJ
that's
Brown gone, bro.
one. You getting rid of a one.
That coach ain't putting up. That coach, he don't want him there, bro. He
One,
not gonna be there. That dude up out of there, dog.
one.
I I I just don't see it. Like I said, if you give me 2 first round draft picks and those are top 10 picks, okay. But other than that, I don't want no fourth, no fifth for that. I gotta get ones and twos.
I get
So
it. Uh, pack of pack of chiclets and a Chico stick, nigga.
pack of Marlboros.
Yeah, yeah. What do they say? A chickle stick and a can of string cheese, nigga.
Right,
You know
right.
what I'm saying? Yeah, JB would say. That's
Sometimes
that.
times the ball player, as good as they may be, ain't worth that hassle. You don't want that cancer in the locker room, and you got a wide receiver who's constantly trying to throw his quarterback under the bus, and they love that quarterback.
Yeah.
Bye, Felicia. We get somebody else.
You ain't lying. Bye, Felicia. You ain't lying about that
We
shit.
can get somebody else to throw to, and they got one already. Devontae just be the one.
Yeah. Yeah. So once again, yeah.
Talk about my anger issues. No parole for tape.
No parole.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
The
Nah.
only thing I could think of with the Bears getting rid of DJ Moore is that they got uh, two good young
Receiver.
wideouts
Yeah.
and a good tight end,
And they
and
came off that salary too.
they all in the they're all within their first 2-3 years.
Yeah, so
So
they under
they got
rookie
a good
salaries.
young nucleus, and they need that big salary on their hands. So,
Oddly enough, that we got there's some. You would have you ever thought that all these dudes would be free agents same time? They got what we got: Alec Pierce, I think,
Pierce.
Tyreek Hill, and Stephon Diggs are all free agents, I believe.
yep, all
Yeah,
of them.
yeah, they let all these.
Some rumor has it that Pierce might be asking for 30 a year though, and I'm like, you good and all, but you ain't 30 million a year
Pierce that
good.
played for the Colts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you good and all, but you ain't 30 million good.
He missed a zero.
Yeah. In front of the three.
Yeah, he
yeah,
wrote down
yeah,
zero.
yeah. Pierce.
I mean,
Uh,
you
it,
good, but you
yeah.
ain't 30
You
mil.
ain't, you ain't that goddamn good,
No,
Pierce. You
no,
know what I'm saying?
no, player. And um, Pittsburgh released John Two Smith
Mm.
today.
Yeah.
Uh,
Which was dumb for picking him up in the first goddamn place. They only had him for the 1 year.
they got him for the 1 year. He's gone, and there was one more.
Well, we had McDuffie yesterday
Oh
was
yeah, McDuffie
traded to the
got traded to
Rams.
the Rams, which is a big pickup for them.
Yeah.
Big pickup for that corner, and that brings him home because he went to Bosco.
I'm coming home.
I got a prediction already. I know y'all ain't gonna like it. Rams back in the Super Bowl again next year.
Yeah, you said that this year.
I did. I did say that this year. Hmm.
You was wrong then, and you're gonna be wrong next year.
Hey, all I can say is the last time Rams won the Super Bowl, where was the Super Bowl played at?
It was in SoFi. That's
Okay,
why.
that's all I'm saying. I'm
That's
just
why.
saying, y'all heard it here
Yeah,
first.
That's
that's
why. Hey, they don't want to hear that conspiracy
that's
theory
yeah, that's too
this
damn
time.
coincidental.
They're gonna. It's gonna be some investigations going on. That shit happen again, boy.
Hey man, look at the Rams back to the Super Bowl again this year, man.
They can,
Shit.
they can come. We'll give them some tickets.
Oh shit.
Oh, hey, it's gonna be fucking Rams and Chargers. How about that?
Shit.
Oh man, shit.
Right.
We should be so lucky out here in LA. They ain't
Rams
gonna have
and
them.
Chargers. It'll be a
Jeez.
nut house out here.
Man.
Oh man. Yeah, that would be something. Rams and Chargers in the Super
It ain't
Bowl.
but 10 Charger fans in LA any damn way.
Oh man. But they'll travel from San Diego. Shit.
They ain't got nothing in San Diego.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't got nothing in San Diego to it.
Oh, no, they was passing out tickets at the border just to get them to go to the games down there. They was busting them in. They was like, "We'll get you away from ICE here. Just come to the game."
Right.
Troy Cole on anything come from San Diego. That ain't Cole on them, boy.
Hey, all right. So look, um, in the news, this happened Sunday. That was the first, I believe. Nipsey Hussle, brother Black Sam, opened up another um, marathon burger. Right? Is that the name of it?
Yeah,
Marathon Burger, yes.
Yeah, he opened one up in Long Beach, and it was an incident. And now, it ain't that he opened it up in a bad place. He opened it up in a good place. Actually, it was downtown on Pine, where all the rest of the restaurants are.
right.
But apparently, we can't have shit. You know what I'm
We
saying?
can't have shit.
We can't have shit because 3 people got injured, one person unalive from there.
They
And
said
how
it
did
was celebrities were there, and so the word was that it was a few different gangs that were there, and
mm,
they were all chilling. Everybody was chilling, getting along. One dude came from another gang by himself solo. He came in talking a lot of shit. And I guess they went to Nipsey's brother and said, "Hey, dude's tripping, whatever, whatever." Then about three more the dude gang members came in and they got escorted out and all hell broke loose after that. So
now here's the odd thing. First of all, this ain't Texas or Florida and all that. Ain't no stand your ground rules out here in LA. You can't carry legally a gun nowhere out here.
right. Nope.
What the fuck do you need that to go to get a goddamn burger and some fries, bro? If you just going to start some shit, that's all you doing. You going to start some shit.
You going to start some
Yeah,
Because
shit.
you looking for shit to start. You looking for start some shit, bro. Like it's like we can't have a goddamn thing. Like, come on, man. This ain't the wild wild west out here like that. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? You can't. We can't have shit out here. You know, just open a grand opening of a burger stand, and it's not even in the neighborhood per se. It's on Pine, down there
Right.
on Pine. Know what I'm
Which
saying?
which is right by the police station.
Exactly. But
Golly.
oddly enough, they ain't got nobody in custody. Now,
Right by the
how you
courthouse
figure that?
police station.
And ain't
Hey,
nobody in custody.
where the first restaurant they opened up is where
Beverly Hills.
we can't. So no matter where we open up something, we can't. We
Oh,
you know.
they ain't playing that shit in Beverly Hills. They don't play
Well,
that.
remember when they opened it there was a few little scuffles here and there that was going on.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
I don't know, man. Just
Can't have
Oh,
that.
we don't want to support. We don't want to support each other no matter what the situation is.
hey, that's the sad thing though, too, man. That's what you support, right? Why can't you just support somebody else doing something, positive, man? If your ass ain't doing nothing positive, you got to
Right.
fuck it up for everybody else too.
But
You know what I'm saying?
and at the last minute, these are the same people who will say fuck white people. They won't let us have shit and do shit. They ain't gang fighting.
Yeah, real
They
talk.
gave them the opportunity to open up a business in Beverly Hills. How many black places like that get that type of opportunity? You know,
Hmm.
and instead of us embracing it, you know,
Well, that's how I go, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's sad to say,
Can't
but
have nothing.
that can't, motherfucker
Nothing.
can't do shit. Man, this
ain't
motherfucker.
do shit.
You know
No,
what I mean?
no potato shit.
Right. Shit. That's what it's gonna be for your motherfucker. If they catch your ass, it's gonna be no parole for tape. None.
No
You
parole.
know what I'm saying?
They got plenty of room in the Long Beach jail. Calm down, Cletus. We got room for you.
Shit, man. Look here. So look, this is the Kind K show is where we speak up on it Monday through Friday. Try to get on about 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Appreciate y'all if y'all share this with your families and your friends and everybody else. Come on the live. You can join us live on YouTube if you download the app, or if you join the channel on YouTube. We'll be live on YouTube. Facebook got like a little bit of a delay, I believe. So you normally don't get us on Facebook, but either Rumble or um or YouTube, you can join us live and you can interact and comment. Especially because we're trying to get that Wealth Wednesdays to jump off, and we want to help some people, and we want you guys to be able to come on there and ask questions, especially if you got questions about how to get out of debt, how to pay your bills. You know what I'm saying? What uh what's the proper way to pay your bills? Can you use credit cards to pay your rent or your mortgages? There's certain apps for that.
Yep.
All those type of things, right? So those we do that on Wealth Wednesday. So don't forget each Wednesday we going, and then also we get a little bit of game on how to get life insurance. If you look down there at the bottom of the screen, you got DMAX email address right there. Just hit him up if you're looking to get some life insurance for you or your kids or your loved ones, your parents, or
Line
anybody else.
through.
Right?
We'll talk
Right.
through.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
yeah. And he can hook you up with that. All right. So that's where we at with that. I just want to throw that
And
in there. Just
I'll even give y'all some advice on how to throw a mini pool baby oil party. We'll throw that in for free.
no Diddy.
With
You
your
know,
bonus. With your bonuses.
yeah, no Diddy.
With all
No,
that.
No Diddy for sure. You know what I mean? So yeah, you
Uh,
know. So we're coming down to it. We're gonna do a before the draft comes up what, the end of April?
hmm
What day is it? The 30th?
It's all. Good question. Let me look real quick.
Well, we're gonna do a pre-draft thing where we uh try to select who should pick who.
Yeah,
Um,
everybody who on here, jump on here and tell everybody who your team is and who they should pick first
yeah,
round.
right.
who y'all want, and your Raiders, y'all gonna fuck up and draft Mendoza anyway. So yeah,
Mervin Fernandez put his name back in the draft, so the Raiders are looking to grab another wide receiver in the first
yeah,
round.
yeah, shit. Raiders gonna fuck up and take that quarterback, and they need everything
So the draft starts on April 23rd. That's a Thursday night.
on 23rd. Okay.
So let's real quick. Let's talk a little bit about the Raiders and they pick. Now, Geno Smith is coming back for to be quarterback next year, right?
Hmm. I
Um,
believe so. He didn't sign no 1 year deal, did he?
no,
No, it wasn't a 1 year deal.
no,
But if now and Geno ain't a bad quarterback,
he's not.
right?
Hmm.
Now in the league where it's play now, win now, is Mendoza. If you're not going to start him off the bat,
Oh, he's starting.
is he going to start? So Geno's going to be riding the bench.
Geno's out.
Wow.
They're gonna get rid of Geno.
Okay.
Yeah, he's going. Yeah,
I guess that answers that.
yeah.
Look
He
here.
he's not
They
gonna.
need to get some fucking linemen so Genty will be able to run. Because I
Right.
Man,
don't give a fuck who you put at quarterback. If you ain't got no run game,
right, right.
that's just a moot point. You
We're
know what
gonna
I'm
put
saying?
eight. We're gonna put eight in the box and press your ass so tough
Yeah, you know, and
that that dude ain't gonna know what's coming.
'cause he a bad boy if you give him some, you know what I'm saying, give him some blocking. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because he hard to bring down 1-on-1. He kid is special, but him getting the ball getting hit as soon as he get the damn ball in the backfield, that ain't gonna work, bro.
And you
Hey,
know what? You know the best way we also we if y'all want to know what a young quarterback look like under duress, watch the goddamn Super Bowl again.
yeah, yeah,
If
yeah.
you want to watch a quarterback look confused, and I ain't nothing wrong with May. He got them to the Super Bowl. He played good ball up until that game, but they threw so much stuff at him,
Right.
and it'll be all year like that for this young kid when he come in, bro. It's gonna be like that because they're gonna be like, let's throw the sink at him. If we need to throw the sink at him, we only go. We could just throw the faucet at him for a little while. It's still gonna be
Mhm.
Now
fast.
that shit wouldn't have happened under Belichick because he would have found a way to tape Seattle's practices,
Hey,
and they would have known that
hey,
blitzes were
and they
coming
didn't
all
know what
day.
was coming.
Hey, it wouldn't happen if Bo Nix hadn't have got hurt. I tell you that because they wouldn't even been there probably. Shit, you know what
Man,
I'm saying? So,
I'm telling you.
And
but you
so,
know what? I can't even say that because maybe the coach still don't kick the fucking field goal and whatever. So I don't know. I don't know. I can't even say that because they lost that game on stupidity. Coaching.
Yeah,
It didn't matter if Bo Nix was there or not. If you ain't gonna kick the damn field goal,
take a
you
penitentiary
ain't gonna
chance.
take your points. Yeah, yeah.
Gotta take all your points, man.
You should. Shit.
All your points.
You should take all your damn points. It's stupid. You know what I mean?
This will be an interesting draft. Since they saying it's not a good draft, they just mean to me when they say it's not a good draft, they mean it's not a good quarterback draft.
They
Uh,
said that last year.
yeah, yeah,
right,
Then they
and
said last year that this year was all the top quarterbacks was coming out in this year's draft.
yeah.
but
Now
that
they said next year is going to be a better draft than this year.
is
Well, that's because Manning is supposed to be coming out next year. So
Yeah. Well, I thought Manny was supposed to come out this year and he's going to win a Heisman and everything, right?
yeah, shit,
Yeah,
shit.
these motherfuckers, like I tell you, these people don't know shit.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't know nothing. I got a prediction though. I'm gonna save it though. I'm gonna save it though. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait to see. I'm gonna wait till the spring. At least I'm gonna see the spring games and see what the spring games look like. See what these teams look like spring game wise. I got a hell of a prediction I'm gonna make too. We're gonna see what's gonna
You
transpire
put
to that.
Colorado in the top 12.
Oh man, shit. At least top 25 though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're gonna be in at least top 25 this year. I know that for sure.
They
Bye.
better get in top 25. Or,
Yeah, they've been in the top 25 this year. They're gonna make some noise this year. I like this be the first year that they I like their linebacker core too.
yeah,
First year I've liked their linebacker core.
they don't get
So
in the top 25 this year, and little three toes gonna have some issues.
I'm gonna just say right now, and with the offense coordinator they got, they should be dangerous. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna put some points on the board, that's for sure.
If they can pick it all up, pick everything up in the spring, and get on top of it.
Well, it won't be no excuses this year because Dion handpicked every player that's on that roster. He wouldn't got them himself.
These are his kids now. Yeah, these are his kids now.
Yeah, yeah. Last year I told you I gave him a mulligan. He was sick, bro. He didn't have, he couldn't. You know what I'm saying? He was
Absolutely.
battling being alive
He was
for the day.
battling some stuff, man.
Yeah, yes. But y'all, you watch it because the boy he ain't no loser. So that ain't in his category. So he gonna win this year.
I commend Dion for giving a young black coach that position coming from Sac State, but we still got a problem in college football where we got 150, 160 Division One schools, and we ain't got but about five head black coaches. So it's still a problem with that.
Well, they dwindle down, especially when they get having sex with the GAs and shit, and they get themselves fired and doing stupid shit. That didn't help us none either,
This is true.
right? That didn't
It's,
help. You got a Mel Tucker who was over there. He do the same shit, right? Over at Michigan State. That don't make us look good,
yeah,
T. Hemp.
oh,
You
Michigan.
understand what I'm saying? When we tend to give away positions when we make millions of dollars, and we trying, what I mean? That just don't look good
You
on
know,
behalf.
hey, how many sisters you know in East Lansing and Ann Arbor, motherfucker?
Well, yeah,
When
but
when
my
in
thing
Rome,
is,
when in Rome,
hey, look here, like they say, if you're gonna do it, don't get caught.
Don't get caught.
You
when
know what I'm saying?
in
Don't get caught. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? Like my daddy used to tell me, it's the right way to do wrong, son. Shit.
Rome.
You know what I'm saying? It's the right way to do wrong. If your ass ain't doing it right, you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be doing it, right? Shit. Have some self respect. You know you representing more than just yourself, especially when you're on that type of stage and in that type of position, right? And you one of us. You have to understand that you represent more than just yourself. You can't be selfish like that.
You gotta walk on them eggshells. You
You
got
man, you got you hey, look,
you
you
just
represent a whole, whether you want to or not, you do, right? Because there's so few of us with so many positions,
you
right?
got the whole race
Available.
in your hand. Pardon
Right. You supposed
Got
to be
the whole
striving to make us look good so they can bring more of us into the limelight and not give reasons to uh, you know,
kick
cast us out. You know what I mean?
these cats tend to forget once they get up to the top. They drinking that Cavassier in the
Yeah,
house.
they on that 1739.
Yeah, and ain't nobody else in there looking like them. They thinking they in.
That's because they get in them positions and
Hey
they
man, do like I used to do when I was in Arkansas, bro. I used to fly them in. You know what I'm saying, from other places.
hey,
That sex
I
traffic,
knew it wasn't nothing in Arkansas I wanted, so I used to fly them in from
hey,
where I was from. You know what
sex
I'm
traffic.
saying?
Puffy went to jail for that shit, bro. Puffy went to jail for that shit.
That's a that's a worse charge than what them two
Hey,
knuckleheads.
no. But here's the thing is, like the thing is, I wasn't giving no gifts.
But no,
You
yeah,
wasn't taking nothing back with you. You know what I'm saying?
it's
So
a plain ticket.
yeah, just the play thing. That was it. You know what I mean? Gotta fly them in. You know what I mean? Shit. That way you don't get yourself caught up. You know. But anyway, uh, what you got for him today, D Mac?
All right, all right. So here's my thought of the day, and it's just a question out there to all of y'all. Did you live a little today,
Mm,
or did you die a little today?
mm,
Man, oh, that's a good one too.
mm.
And I'm gonna tell you why that's a good one. I was watching this. Um, somebody was talking, and they was talking about. Um, I mean, it got real deep, but a little part of it was that every time you go to sleep, you die, and when you wake, you die, and when you wake up, all the stuff that was behind you, you died and left all that behind you. So when you wake up, you wake up to something new.
To
Now,
a
of
new,
course, you can bring that bullshit back that you was
of course,
struggling with
of course,
from the day before, but
of,
it's best to just leave that shit behind and start anew and start just because you got a fresh new day. You know what I'm saying?
it,
That was some profound shit that I heard today. You
it
know
is.
what I'm saying?
It is. Gotta live the day. Gotta live the day.
Hey, well, yeah, that's true. You do have to be careful, but if you got to do it, give your hoes an LLC.
I
That's
just,
all I got to say.
oh,
Make them an LLC. You know what I'm saying? And you can fly them wherever you want to because it's a business motherfucking trip.
it's trip.
Yeah.
In order to have anything in this world, you must speak up on
Hey,
it.
and make sure when they put on it, when they write down what the LLC is,
Anything in
Yeah.
this
it's not
world,
hoism.
you must speak up on it.
It could be it. That might be if you're in Reno, you can be Leno. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
Don't write off the kiddie pool and the baby oil. Don't put that on the write off.
Don't put that on the write off, huh?
You can't write off rubber.
All right, man. Tomorrow's Freedom Friday.
It's Friday tomorrow.
Hey, man, we're gonna get into some games and we're gonna talk some stuff. I got some hot topics for y'all. Ladies, I got some stuff for y'all tomorrow, man. We're gonna talk about stuff. Y'all wanna know some stuff about men? I got some stuff for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of y'all got questions.
Y'all got questions.
And we got the answer. And we got the answers. Goddamn.
Got the answer.
All right. So we out, man. We out of this.
Peace out.
Y'all be good.